I'm keeping my video off, Chair, just because I think it's messing up my quality.
Cool.
Okay, it looks like the recording has officially begun.
All right. Well, welcome to our brief adjudicative procedure on May, today's the 13th.
It is.
I'm going to start by swearing in Jennifer and Tabitha. So hold one second here. In accordance with court rules and Washington's laws against perjury, do you, Tabitha Townsend and Jennifer Hansen, swear or affirm that the testimony you will be given today is the truth?
I do.
I do.
Perfect. That brings us to the first item on our agenda, which is in the matter of Gerald George. Tabitha, do you want to take this?
Yes, thank you, Chair Jarrett. This is PDC case 80215 against Gerald George. Gerald George was an annual official for the hospital district. The hospital district Clallam Public until February 25th of 2020. Staff is alleging that Mr. George violated RCW 4217A 700 by failing to file the personal financial affairs statements for calendar year 2018 as well as calendar year 2019, which would have been due on April 15th, 2019 and April 15th, 2020, respectively. The respondent failed to file the missing F1 report by today's hearing date. There is one prior violation, and this respondent would have been brought forward in the prior groups, but there was a service issue, and we now have certified service, and the respondent is not participating in the hearing by phone or in person. They did not submit any writing or respond to any emails, and staff is recommending that you find the violation of RCW 4217A 700 against Gerald George for failing to file the F1 reports and assess an appropriate penalty in accordance with WAC 390-37-143 for a filer with one prior violation who failed to file the F1 reports by the date of the hearing. And the recommended penalty would be $500.
And
that's $250 per report. Sorry.
And Mr. George has declined to participate today.
There's been no response, correct?
Okay, I have no questions. So I find that the commission will deny. Excuse me, I've got the wrong one here.
You're prepared for our next set of things.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's okay.
Here we go. Oh. Why am I not finding? So I'm not finding my script here. I'm sorry.
I can send you the script if you would like.
Would you do that?
Yes, of course.
I don't know why. I thought it was right here.
Nancy, would you also like the script?
I think she said she was good.
Okay.
Just
Oh,
made-
sorry, the sound was off. I said, yes, I might need it someday, so that would be helpful.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I misread my lip reading needs improvement.
And I'm sorry, as Jennifer explained, my computer has been moving a little bit slow, so.
Well, that's okay. My brain is moving a little slow, so we're.
Okay. Here we
And
go.
Tabitha,
It's
are
up
you
to
sending
speed
it?
now.
Are you sending it via email?
I am.
Thanks for doing that.
Problem. And there you go.
And here it is.
Perfect. I think it's on page 3.
Okay, so in the matter of PDC case 80215 against Gerald George, I find that the record does support the violation of 4217A700 for failing to timely file the required F1 report certifying financial information for the 12 calendar months prior to becoming a candidate. Having found a violation, I am assessing a penalty in the amount of $500 in accordance with WAC 390.37.143, the penalty schedule adopted by the commission.
And just for clarification for the record, it would be the annual report, not the candidate report.
I'm sorry, the annual report.
That's okay. Perfect. Thank you so much, Chair Jarrett.
And just again, for the record, we want to make sure that the order will say that he needs to also file the missing reports and pay the penalty. We'll do that as the standard.
Yes.
And if there's nothing else, Tabitha, for that, we can move on to the reporting modification if you're ready, Mr. Chair.
I am ready.
Okay. So this reporting modification is one from the Washington State Democratic Central Committee. Normally, I would be presenting both the Democratic Central Committee as well as the Republican State Party. The Republican State Party hasn't provided me all of their information, so that one will be coming. I didn't want to hold this one any longer. But this one is unique. It's not a financial affairs statement request, and so it's not eligible for the normal granting for more than one calendar year, as the F1s are, that can be granted for the term of office or for up to 3 years. So this one will have to be heard every year and considered every year. The request is the same as what we heard last year. And as I recall, both you, Mr. Chair, and Commissioner Isolis were part of the meeting where this was presented and granted on March 26, 2020. And there was a little bit of discussion about the nature of this request. The party committees make requests each year going forward for the reporting that's required for the current calendar year. They request to not disclose all of the information at the state level in the same manner as they would at the federal level. So they're required to disclose information both with Washington State as well as with the Federal Elections Commission. And this is specifically related to Levin funds, which we went into quite a bit of detail. And unless one of you would like, I won't go into that detail this time. The information that would be provided to the public for their review would include all of that detail. So someone would be able to review that if they had interest of it. So this request is going forward for calendar year 2021. And so they would be making a renewal of a previously granted request. For this party, the original was granted in 1994. So it's been heard several times and discussed at length at varying times throughout the years. Unless you have other questions, I will leave it at that.
Nancy, any questions?
Nope.
Okay. No, I remember our earlier discussions. So I would rule that the commission grant the partial recording modification as requested on the basis that literal interpretation of the law would cause a manifestly unreasonable hardship on the applicant, and that the limited modification would not frustrate the purposes of the act.
Excellent. Thank you very much. And unless there's any other business that either one of you would like to discuss, or Tabitha, if you have anything that needs to be addressed again, we can be done, and I will stop the recording as soon as you're give me the okay, Commissioner Jarrett.
Nothing, Tabitha?
No, I don't have anything. Thank you.
Nancy?
Nope, nothing.
Then I will adjourn this basic adjudicative procedure, and thank you both for good work and for giving us free time.
Thank you. We're all about free time, that's for sure. So,
Take care.
All right, bye.
thank you both. I appreciate it. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.